EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for May 23rd, 2019. For your Thursday, we're going to have a few showers this morning across our eastern and southeastern areas that will rotate through, mainly through mid-morning, and then we'll have to start taper off after that point. This may actually hinder our severe weather that was anticipated late in the day a little bit. This is a leftover mesoscale convective system and continuation of what came through overnight. So a few showers this morning with that. Then there's going to be a break. It's probably going to be mostly cloudy throughout the entire day, and then a few peaks of sun possible, but then we have the trailing system here that will bring us a severe weather threat, and I think that comes in mainly late afternoon and evening. So let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar, and I'm going to start this off at 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see the showers moving across the region. Mainly our eastern areas. We'll get into this morning as this continues off to the south and east, and here's a look at 10. So it might go a little bit past mid-morning in a few places. In the far southeastern portions of our region, and then that goes through South Jersey and is done by noon. Then we get a little bit of break, maybe a spotty shower here with a warm front as it moves through. These are all convective inhibitors, so you're going to need some kind of instability to grow here, and if you have all this shower activity or little spotty showers hanging around here, it's going to inhibit the opportunity for storm growth later on, and the amount of instability those storms can take advantage of. If there can be less of it, that'll be better for severe weather today. And as we go through time, here's mid-afternoon. Nothing really going on until late afternoon. We finally start to see some cell initiation, and actually a congealed line is what the NAM is suggesting. This is now looking at 6 p.m. on Thursday, and it's up to our far northern areas from Williamsport to just north of the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area. And that will continue off to the south and east after that point. I do want to point out that at the time this video was recorded, I do expect some changes to this, but this is what the Storm Prediction Center's latest information was from earlier this afternoon. Of course, I record this video very late at night for the night before for the next day's video, but this is the latest information I had at the time the video was recorded. And again, I do expect changes to this, but the orange indicates enhanced risk for severe weather. The yellow is a slight risk for severe weather, and any of the greens closer to the coast was marginal. So they were expecting most of the activity to be right in here. As far as the severe activity, there will be activity going on over here. Whether or not that's severe or not is going to depend on the movement of the warm front and getting all those convective inhibitors out of there in time to allow for some sufficient surface heating to take place and increase those instability values. Big question that we're going to be facing today to see how fast that moves out. And if we do get any kind of instability going across the region, and how far northeast does that get. So that's going to be what was going to be predicated on what happens later today. So we're going to be watching that very closely and intently. And these storms, again, this is going back to 6 o'clock in the evening. You can see it moving down to the southeast pretty quickly. There's a lot of shear involved, so we're not expecting any training thunderstorms today. But these will be thunderstorms nevertheless, and we have here's 7 p.m., here is 8. 8 o'clock, it is south of the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area and extending over across just north of Harrisburg and just north of Lehigh Valley, going through through the southern Poconos here at this point. And as we go through time again, here's 9 o'clock, goes through the Lehigh Valley and points south to Philadelphia here by 10. So this is getting kind of late in the evening when this is getting going here. So there could be along that line here some discrete cells that are a little bit stronger. I don't expect the entire line to be just a wipeout line here where just gives you a lot of severe weather across this region. I think the along this line here, there will be some discrete cells that will be a little bit stronger. You get some strong winds with them, some large hail, and also a possible brief tornado spin up in there as well. Again, a lot of that's going to how intense this is going to be predicated on what happens earlier in the day and how much instability we have to work with. But regardless, this will move off to the south and east, and by midnight, it is leaving South Jersey and Delaware and off the coast. So that's our severe threat for today. We are going to be monitoring this closely, and of course, if we have any severe weather watches that need to be issued, we will post those as they come in from the Storm Prediction Center. So this will move through, and we'll have a mostly sunny day here on Friday. It actually looks pretty nice going through this weekend. Very nice, in fact. We have a dry Friday if you're starting your weekend early. Mostly sunny. Temperatures are going to be kind of mid to upper 70s for highs, so a very nice day there. Upper 70s near 80 here on Saturday. And we have a frontal boundary that's going to be off to our north. There was some speculation this would get in here and get some severe weather going in our far northwestern areas. That the models are now suggesting that it might be a little bit too late for that to happen. So at 8 p.m. on Saturday, this is where the front is. It's all the way back here, and the severe weather associated with it will be confined to New York State, if that's the case. Still a little bit too close for comfort, though. We want to watch that very closely. And then overnight, you could have a shower or a thunderstorm move further south through our region, but not a real big deal in this region, it doesn't look like as of right now. And then when we get to Sunday, very nice day, very warm day. Temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 80s across the region. Very warm day here on Sunday, and we're expecting dry conditions during the day and at night. And back to Memorial Day Monday, we are partly cloudy. Not quite as warm. We're talking about more like low to mid 80s for highs, but still a great day for the holiday itself. And then we have a front that's going to be off to our north. There's going to be a warm front that's going to try to push through here overnight on Monday night. Tuesday's a little bit cooler yet. But we are partly cloudy. Temperatures are going to be the mid to upper 70s here for Tuesday, and then well back in the 80s here by the time we get to Wednesday with partly cloudy skies again. So aside from the storm chances that we have today, we're going through the rest of the 7 days. All the rest of the chances that we have are very few and far in between. So there's not a lot of precipitation we're going to be dealing with. We're going to watch Saturday evening and overnight for maybe a shower there, maybe again Monday night. But overall, this next 7 days, aside from today, we're not dealing with much precipitation through the holiday weekend and beyond. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for May 23rd, 2019. Have a great